Hey guys, welcome to my what I eat in a day. I am deciding to share a video like this because I've been posting videos like this over on my shorts feed. So, shorter form videos like you see on TikTok and Reels. And they have been getting a lot of love over there. So I thought I would make a more detailed, more in-depth version as a real video. So as I said, this is gonna be high protein. I like to hit like anywhere from 100 to 130 grams of protein, sometimes even more. It makes me feel really good. I feel like it makes me look the best I've ever looked. It keeps me full and satisfied, and I just love eating high protein. I also like to do high fiber and just usually focus on whole, real foods. Today you will see that there is something that I'm eating for dinner that I'm very excited about that is not the most whole, real food, but overall that is my general way of eating, and I've been loving it recently. It makes me feel really good, all of that. So let's just get right into the food. I'm gonna start this video by making my morning coffee. I'm doing my coffee at home. I usually do my coffee at home probably half the time, and then recently I've been loving getting some fall drinks at Starbucks as well. But today's coffee is gonna be very exciting because I just picked up some new products at the grocery store that I'm so excited to try. Okay, so I did get cottage cheese and olive oil, but these are definitely not the exciting things that I'm talking about. Those are just little things I needed to have on hand for the day, but this is what I'm talking about. I got the sweet, creamy, cold foam creamer. I don't know if you guys have seen this, but it's like essentially the cold foam that you can get at Dunkin' in a spray can bottle. So I'm very excited to try this out. And then I was going to the store to get a new Chobani creamer. I was gonna probably get white chocolate mocha. I love that flavor, but this really grabbed my attention. It is an oat creamer and it is pumpkin swirl cookie. I just saw pumpkin swirl cookie and I absolutely needed it. This also really got me. It says our natural pumpkin swirl cookie flavor is crafted from a warming blend of spices and buttery frosting for a cozy fall morning. It's still August, but I am in the mood, so this is what I got. And I'm gonna combine these two with my favorite cold brew. The Stoke Cold Brew. So actually, this is not my favorite Stoke Cold Brew. This is the Bright and Mellow. I don't know what the one is that I like, but it's the green bottle. I don't know what makes it different, but it's not this. This is like fine, but the green bottle is so good. It's like green blue. So let's make my coffee. I am gonna measure everything out just to get exact like nutrition facts because that's the point of this video. I wanna kind of track everything and show you guys the protein and things like that. So this cold foam is 2 tablespoons for 20 calories and this creamer is 1 tablespoon for 30 calories. So I feel like doing both of those together will be nice and sweet and only 50 calories. So let's make it. Okay, the coffee has been made. I definitely did over the measurements that I was gonna do. The cold foam came out faster, so it's 20 grams, and then the creamer was 26 milliliters, so I don't know. I'll figure it all out and put it up here for you, but let's give it a taste test. I don't know if it's gonna be like sweet enough. I like a milky, sweet coffee. I'm making a mess. It's good. I'm gonna sip it and try and get the cold foam on the top. Yeah, that's the way to do it. I'm gonna clean up the huge mess I made and go start work and enjoy my coffee. Okay, the final verdict is that that is pretty good, but it is not as good as my classic coffee that I make with Chobani, but maybe that's because I don't measure that and I just like add creamer till my heart's delight. So who knows? But I'm gonna go drink my coffee and start work for the day. It is 7:38, so I will see you guys when I make breakfast. Okay, it is breakfast time. I just did a couple hours of work, maybe 1.5. It is 9:20, I'm starving. I'm gonna make the breakfast that I've been having every single day for the past like 2-3 weeks. Oh, also I wanted to update you guys. I did add a bit more of that pumpkin cookie creamer into the coffee, and then it was amazing. So if there's one thing about me, it's that I like a very sweet, creamy coffee. So I don't think I'll be measuring my coffee ever again. I feel like just like know that every time I track what I eat in a day and share with you guys, there's also like a 150 calorie coffee in there that it's not my business, you know? Okay, let's make breakfast. I perfectly toasted the bagel today. I mean, look at that. I'm just gonna put cream cheese on, then we will do a full rundown of the meal. Okay, breakfast is complete. The first component is Greek yogurt with blackberries and honey. And then the second component is the plain Better Bagel with chive cream cheese. I've talked about this before, but the Better Bagel is a super high protein, super high fiber bagel. It has like 35 grams of fiber and like 25 grams of protein in a bagel, which is just nuts. Now, I am so excited to eat this. I just want to dive in, but before we do that, I'm gonna give you guys like the nutritional breakdown of it. So I tracked everything in my Fitness Pal. I'm gonna be doing that for the whole day. Now, I don't track everything religiously at all, but I do like to know kind of where my calories are. I do like to know where my protein is, but I wouldn't say I track calories or macros. I just kind of like have a general idea some days. I don't do it every single day, but just some days. Also, because I'm sharing like with people and telling people like the protein count, I need to actually know for sure what it is so that I can share it. So let's see if everything is in here today. It's super easy because I just like copy and paste from the day before because I've been having the same exact breakfast every single morning. It looks like everything is here, so let's see what the details are. Okay, so this breakfast is 383 calories, 62.9 grams of carbs, 11.6 grams of fat, and 39.3 grams of protein. And then it's also 41.6 grams of fiber, which is crazy. Fiber is so important for regular like digestion and movement and, you know, keeping you pooping. And I struggle with that, and I've really found that increasing my fiber has really helped. So I love this number. My goal is to get above 30 grams of fiber a day, so I'm knocking it right out at breakfast. I will say that if you try this bagel, it might hurt your stomach at first because it's a lot of fiber at once, but once you start eating it, like you'll get used to it. That's what happened to me. So pretty much all I care about here is the protein and the fiber, and they're both at 40 grams, which is the perfect way to start my day. That is my breakfast. I'm so excited to eat it. Let's do a little taste test. I think that both the taste and the texture on the Better Bagels is really good. Plus, I'm a cream cheese fanatic, so anything that can be a vessel for my cream cheese, I'm happy. I'm gonna go eat this. And I will see you guys the next time I eat, which will probably be lunch. It is lunchtime. It is 12:30, and I'm actually very happy because I have a lunch prepped. I'm pretty hungry right now, so this will be ready in literally a minute when I pop it in the microwave. It is fish, which I sometimes think is sketchy putting in the microwave, but it's what I'm gonna do. So I have some salmon, broccoli, and rice here. This is maple mustard salmon that I am working on for the blog. I run a food blog. It is called wellnessbyk.com. So I was making this recipe this week, so I've had it for a couple meals throughout the week, and it is super good. I do know the nutrition already because, like I've said, I've had this a couple times this week. This is gonna be 520 calories, 41 grams of carbs, 27 grams of fat, and 29.9 grams of protein. So essentially 30 grams of protein. I'm super excited to eat this. Like I said, I'm starving, so let's do it. So I just put it in there for a minute. It is 12:30 now, and I actually have a personal training session at the gym at 5. I'm gonna go a little bit early so that I can walk on the treadmill before. And then also I have to walk to the gym. So I'm a little concerned that I'm gonna need like a big meal before because I don't wanna be too hungry. And usually I eat dinner at like 5 o'clock, which is when my training session is. So I feel like I'm gonna have another meal before I go and then my dinner tonight, but we will see. It's gonna be like a different kind of wacky day of eating for me because I'm a little out of sorts. Usually I work out in the morning, but it's okay. I'm thinking I'll probably do a protein smoothie before the gym, something like that. Okay, so that is that. There's not much else to say about this lunch. Actually, I guess I can tell you guys how I made it, like a little sneak peek. The recipe will be up on my blog with the full ingredient list and full instructions next Wednesday, like September 4th, I think. And this video should be posted on the Friday before or maybe the Monday before. I don't know. This video will be posted before this is up. But essentially, you get some salmon and you make a mixture with pure maple syrup, Dijon mustard, like the whole grain seedy kind, olive oil, and fresh garlic. And then you pretty much just slather the salmon with that and bake it at 375 degrees for 10 to 15 minutes. And this is what you get. And that's pretty much the gist. Okay, it is almost time for me to head out for my workout. I'm probably gonna leave in like 30 minutes, so I'm gonna make a protein smoothie to hold me over until after my workout because it's gonna be a while. And it's just gonna be very simple. I'm going to do Clean Simple Eats protein powder. This is my favorite brand of protein powder. I'm just using their chocolate brownie batter. This is 110 calories and 20 grams of protein per serving. I have that almost every day in my Ninja Creamy, but I'm not gonna have a Ninja Creamy today. I'm just gonna have it in a smoothie. I don't wanna have it twice in one day, so I do one or the other essentially. And then I'm just gonna do some blueberries. I think I'll do half a cup of blueberries today. So let's just whip that up really quick. And I'm just gonna use water for the mix-in. That was so quick and easy, little taste test. Also, it makes a good bit of smoothie. I find that the Clean Simple Eats brand really like blows up. Like it gets a really big volume if you just mix it like a little longer than you need to. Delish. My only qualm is that it could be a little bit colder, but it tastes really good. Also, like I usually make this with milk and you don't really notice a difference. Like water is fine. Tastes almost the same. And then what else was my other thought? Oh, it is such a pretty color and I showed you guys the consistency too. It's so smooth, so good. I love this protein brand. Okay, let me get the nutrition on this one. Okay, so it's 150 calories, 20 grams of protein, and 3 grams of fiber, which pretty good. Okay, I am back to the gym. I showered, I'm in my pajamas. I am so ready to eat, and this is the star of the show today. I am so excited for this. I'm gonna make a box of Goodles mac and cheese. It's a high protein, higher fiber mac and cheese. 14 grams of protein, 7 grams of fiber, blah, 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 blah. I'm gonna make the whole entire box because I kind of just accounted for this in my protein and calories for the day. Like I said, like I don't have a calorie limit, but like if I'm gonna eat a whole box of mac and cheese in like a normal weekday, I'm gonna wanna make it like fit, you know? I didn't even have to do anything that crazy because usually my Ninja Creamy at night is like 500 calories and this, the way I'm gonna make it, I think it's gonna come out to like 700. So not that much more. It fit in pretty easily and I'm so excited to get into bed and eat a whole box of mac and cheese like in a big bowl. There's just like no better feeling. But I do have a twist to it. I'm not gonna use any milk and butter. I'm gonna make the cheesy sauce out of cottage cheese and we'll see how this goes. I've done it before, but never with this brand, I don't think. I'm waiting for the water to boil, but my plan is essentially to mix half a cup of this with the cheese packet and maybe a little bit of water to thin it out as the sauce. And I probably would use milk if I had it, but I ran out of milk. So we're gonna try this out and see how it goes. Oh, also pro pasta boiling tip, I always boil the water in a kettle. It goes so much faster and then I pour it into the pot. Oh my gosh, it looks so good. I'm gonna do a little taste test. There is that fake orange color that I love. Oh yeah. literally speechless over this. Let's give it a taste. It's even better than when you make it with milk and butter. It's like extra creamy, extra cheesy because of the cottage cheese. It is so good, and it's like the fact that I'm about to eat this whole big bowl, I'm so happy. I am so happy. Also, I was gonna save a little bit of the pasta water to thin it out a little bit, but then I totally forgot and poured it down the drain, so. Okay, and if I tracked everything correctly, which I think I did, this is 740 calories and 50 grams of protein. I don't really care about the other stuff, so. Ooh, let's see what the fiber is. 17.5 grams of fiber. So I'm having a very fiber-filled day. So good. This is probably the last thing I'm gonna eat for the day, and maybe the last time I talk to you guys. So our totals are just about 1,900 calories, and then let's see what the protein is. It's gonna be pretty high. 138 grams of protein and 63 grams of fiber. Fabulous. And then at night, I might have some sleepy time tea and magnesium, and if I do, I'll show you guys that, but this is probably, yeah, this is definitely my last meal of the day. So excited to go eat it, so I'm not gonna chat anymore. If I don't talk to you guys again, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and let me know if you would like to see more of this style, more of like my food, exercise, anything like that. Let me know what you guys wanna see, because I have been loving creating content recently. So bye guys, see you in the next one.